Hello and happy Halloween. If you don't know me because this is my first video, I am a blogger who writes about gaming and the different games that I try because I'm really not that into gaming, but everyone I know is. So I started this project to try different games and find ones I like that I could play with my friends. And the one that I found that I liked the most was this cute little game called Dungeon Defenders. But none of my friends were all that interested and haven't given it a real try yet, so I thought this Halloween I'd play the Halloween map and show everyone what it's all about. So here we go. Now, if you don't know this game, it's sort of a tower defense adventure game, and it features a bunch of kids because their parents all went to fight enemies, and then more enemies came and the kids had to fight. So you play these cute little child heroes. This isn't one of the base ones. I didn't like any of the base ones, so I'm playing the summoner, who is a little different from everyone else. He can't fight on his own, which is why he has these two pets here. And he can fly, which no one else can do, as far as I know. None of them that I've played. And he basically has minions instead of the towers that other people have to fight the villains. Anyway, you go around, collect your mana during the build phase, and then put up defenses where you want them. And you have however many waves to do that. You can see that in my upper right corner. There are 11 in this one, but you start on 5. It's still going to be kind of a long game, so probably what I'm going to do is edit out parts of it so you don't see the same things over and over again. And also so I don't have to talk forever. But, have I gotten all my mana yet? Let's see. Yes, I have. So then, you start putting up defenses. And one of the things I really recently learned is that archers are awesome if you're playing the summoner. For quite a while after I got the higher powered ones, I quit using them because I thought, oh, they're so cheap, they're obviously not very good, and why would I put those down when I have orcs? They can get things out of the sky that the others can't, they get them from a distance, and they're really cheap, so if they get killed, no big deal, you replace them for 40 mana. So, definitely at the beginning of levels, mostly what I put down is archers everywhere. I like to put them on these little blocks for no real reason. If there are higher ones, it helps to put them on ledges because then the other enemies can't get them. But on these low ones, I don't think it actually has much of an advantage, I just like to do it. I've played this map a lot, actually. The original plan was that I was going to do this one the first time on Halloween and just die horribly fast and it would be really funny. But then I got curious, and so I tried it and realized that even though it says it's level 60 as the recommended level and I'm only at about 40, it's really not that hard if you're playing on easy mode. None of them are really that hard if you're playing on easy mode. So I did that and found out, even back at level 30 I could beat it. So by now I know the map pretty well and hopefully won't make stupid mistakes. And it'll be interesting anyway. And I haven't really spoken in front of people or made videos in quite a while. I learned video editing at school. We were doing it for religious education using video and other media. So I had some practice video editing and speaking, but it's been 2 years, and I kind of want to keep my skills fresh, which is the other reason I'm doing this. So I apologize for any awkwardness, and if you have any tips, I welcome them if they're nice. I made a mistake here because I should have enough to put down 2 orcs, but apparently I don't. So I'll put one here. Actually, what I probably... Oh no, I did it right. It's fine. I always set them to hold offensive, which is probably not a very good strategic move. But we'll see. It works for me for now on easy mode. I never had a problem with it. It's simple. And then you start combat mode like I just did. And at these early levels, early waves, I really just don't even need to do anything, but I do because otherwise I'm standing around watching my minions do everything. Other really cool thing about the summoner, there's underneath the wave in the upper right hand corner it says defense units, and most of the characters use those. The summoner doesn't, so if I had anyone else to play with, that would be pretty cool because we don't run out of them, because I use minion points, which are different, and we can put up like twice as many defenses. But since I play by myself, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah. See, it hasn't been in combat mode that long, and it's done! Woohoo! So now I'm going to stop talking for a little while, do the same thing for more waves, and I'll come back, probably around wave 8, to show you more things. Cool. Alright, so now we're at the beginning of the build phase for wave 8, and I realized I kind of forgot some details, like, hey, these purple things over here are crystals, and the whole point of the game is to defend them from the enemies. So you're basically setting up defenses, or minions, which are kind of defenses, all over the place. And in my case, my minions are actually like monotone crystal versions of the enemies, which you can see at the doors. So for like here we have goblins, archers, orcs, kobolds, and mages. Mages suck. Always kill mages first, because they'll heal everyone else. And it's really obnoxious seeing them. I think they were trick-or-treating last one, which in the Halloween one means that there are a lot of them. And judging by the fact that there are 4 here, I'm guessing ogres now. But I wasn't paying attention, so I could be wrong. Yeah, so you pick up mana, and by this point, I've got really more mana than I have points left to spend on it, almost. So this is where I almost am ready to start just beefing them up instead of putting more down. But first we go around and heal everybody. All this mana on the ground that I just can't do anything with. Heal. And obviously there are things you can do besides put them down, like in this case, you heal everybody, and it takes mana too. The lower left shows my mana points at the top, and then all of your mana and health, and all of the numbered things are your skills, powers, however you want to call it. This guy right here is a warrior, and we like them because they move very, very fast and kill everything. And then they just stand there and look at you like, okay, it's done, what do you want? They're pretty badass. And did I heal everyone? You can bring up this map, and it shows you, it'll blink if somebody needs healing. Nobody does. So at this point, I've got so much mana, I need a place to put down another ogre, because they're really expensive and they do a lot of damage. So they're very nice things to have. I think right here at the bottom of the roof is a good place. Anybody who my archers miss, he'll get. And then I can finally pick up all this mana. The other thing I can do when I run out of minion points, because now I've only got 10 left, and that's definitely not enough to put an ogre down, is I can actually switch out for another character. I'm just not sure yet if I want to do that, or just make everyone I've got stronger. But collect all the mana first, and then see what we're looking at. Now, what can I actually summon even? Everything except ogres. So maybe a place to put down a warrior might be not this crystal because it's pretty well guarded already, but that one maybe. Oh yeah, since I see that my orc died, definitely want something more there. In fact, I'll put down a warrior and a mage or an orc. Oh, apparently none. I am out of minion points. So yeah, just to show it can be done and show another character, I think I will change out to somebody else. Oh, but I forgot something before I do that. Wander away a little, and then I can draw mana. There we go. I don't do it very often. I don't like to change out characters, but wait. There we go. I told you I don't do it very often. I'm sorry. Anyway, then you come back over here. And you can see I've got a lot of characters. My goal is to try all of them, all of the classes. But so far, the only ones I really like are the Adept over here and my Summoner. So she's going to put down some towers. She just picks up all the mana I just had. And let's see. where I was going to put an ogre or an orc, I will put a tower of some sort instead. I think lightning tower would be good. That sounds like fun. And see, now you can see that the defense units up there in the top right are disappearing instead of the minion ones down on the left, which are gone now because she doesn't have minions. This is what everyone else uses. Over here again, I think. No, not of those. We'll do a fire tower this time. Yes, I like that. And then she still has 60 points to use. So, oh my, something disappeared here. I will have her put down one of her magic missiles. Alright. Perfect. Now the mana's all gone. I go change back to my summoner for the actual game. Get everybody offensive again so they'll attack and not just let things slide by, and then we begin. And now, if you bring up the map, you can see all of the enemies come out. Oh no! How will we survive? Actually, pretty easily. You can kind of watch all of the enemies just get killed in most spots. But some of them make it through. And then my pets over here set everybody on fire. Another option I have, though, I like to wait until I have some mana for it. But the other cool thing about the summoner that I rarely use, but that is supposed to be a major help, is that he can go into different phases and heal everyone from a distance. So if I go into 2, I am now in Overlord mode, and I can see the entire map from that one spot, and nobody can do me any damage. And I can even heal him from way over there. And that is pretty useful. I like to be a little more involved, but when they've clearly got it handled, it's a way to do it. And so, now that all the enemies are gone, I'm back to myself. And the kobolds are trick-or-treating. Now, kobolds are horrible little beasties that ride on rockets and will just fling themselves at you if you don't kill them before they go off. My minions, some of them died, so suddenly I've got minion units again, but not enough to put anything else down. So once again, I suppose I will... You know what? Actually, I won't change out again. I'm going to make some of these guys stronger so they won't die anymore. Like you. Ta-da! He is now at level 2, or however they call that. We'll find out. Upgrade to level 1. Okay. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me that they start on less than level 1, but that's how it goes, apparently. My ogre over here is doing just fine. But just for the heck of it, you can be more powerful too, because I've got tons and tons of mana. Let's see... Anyone I need to heal? Yeah, see all the blinking? That's sort of saying that I'll tell you what you need to do. It's not hard. It's really not. This is a really easy game, which I think is why I like it. Because it's maybe not as advanced as some of the games that real gamers play. But, you know, it's good enough. It's challenging enough that I've always got something to do and I'm always learning something and having to change strategy, even on easy mode. But it's not so hard that it gets overwhelming and makes me want to throw the controller away or whatever. Which has been a problem on some games. And I even got confident enough with it that I stopped playing on easy mode exclusively, and I have gone even to the hardcore mode on the first map, which isn't that impressive, but it's impressive for me, because it's a lot more than I ever would have done before. And so that to me is a really good game, that I want to play it enough that I'm willing to really stretch myself. And so I have a lot of fun with it, and I really think everyone else will too. So I'm hoping that some of my friends will watch this video and decide, oh wow, you're right, that is a good game, let's play. That might be a little overly optimistic, but it is, and you should. And this is a good time to do it, because it's Halloween, and if you are a Steam user, then the Steam Halloween sale has this on it, and it's like $3-4 today. So if you're watching this on Halloween, or I think even first few hours of November 1st, you can get it for cheaper, and I highly recommend it. Alright, and now it is the last wave, and I've already healed all of my minions for this level, because I didn't want to, I've already shown you that, and don't want to run completely out of things to talk about. But now you can see that my minions took quite a hit that last turn, and so now I have space to put a whole new ogre down, and I'm going to put him here, because when I looked at the map, it was really the only place where there wasn't one covered, and there are 96 enemies coming out of this door right here. So I kind of like the idea of having 2 ogres there. So we'll set him to offensive, and now we get ready for the super fun last round in which we have mini ogres on Trick or Treat. And I've never actually paid attention to see the mini ogres, so I'm pretty excited to see what that looks like. I know the big ogres, but having a bunch of smaller ones should be fun. I don't know where they'd be coming out though. Probably from one of those 96 doors. Oh, that looked like it might be one. Oh no! A crystal is under attack. Usually what happens is by the time I get there, the attack is over. See, yeah, it's already finished. But it's good to know, and you can see, if you look carefully, it tells you not only that they are under attack, but which direction. Just follow the little tiny crystal with the arrow, and it takes you to the right one. And this is kind of a mess. See, this is what I expected to happen the first time I played this level, and I fully expected that to happen with the first wave. But not quite. I think I've played this map twice, and beat it once, and lost horribly once, so I have no idea what's going to happen this time. We'll find out. But hopefully, I've prepared enough that it won't be a problem. The cool thing about having pets is that they'll fight all of the enemies around you while you do things like heal yourself or heal others. Sometimes one will still land a hit and then you get interrupted, but much better than if I didn't have the pets around to protect me. And then sometimes there's just too many and I gotta get away because I know they're not going to manage to protect me. So I come up on this roof here, heal, and then get back in there. So many orcs! Oh, and there's a mini ogre. That answers that question. I'm not going to stay and fight them though because I've got a crystal under attack. And if the crystal dies, it's over. Oh, nope. I guess I should have stayed because, like I said, they've got it under control. But I'm over here anyway, so I'll upgrade him. Quite expensive, but hopefully it would be worth it. Oh, we've only got one enemy left. It doesn't matter anyway. I might as well just start picking up mana because the game is over, and I'm going to win. I'm pretty sure. Although the one enemy left is in fact a mage. So, nope, it's over. I win! Ta-da! And that is... Ooh, I won something. Polished Van Wolfstein, which I'm guessing is a weapon. I get to level up. I leveled up in the last wave too. I didn't show that because it was boring, but now you can see this is a level up screen. Since he doesn't fight, I've done very little to upgrade his speed or anything, so I'll do that now because you can see how far behind the minions he is. And that's leveling up, and that was Dungeon Defenders. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to check out the Steam sale and play, because it's fun, especially my friends. Alright, goodbye, happy Halloween!